Hey ho! I'm for what? Welcome to for once an English video. Man, that sounded better in my head. It sounded way better in my head. Whatever. As you can see, this is my Minecraft Redstone 1.12 map. And I just wanted to show some things I've been doing. Where I don't know exactly where to start. Great. I haven't prepared for this at all. Pretty awkward, isn't it? So I've been building some piston feed tapes for just for fun. This one is just with one oak wood block circling around. Well, it isn't exactly a circle, but well, that would probably be a great challenge to build a circle piston feed tape in Minecraft, but I wouldn't do that. And I tested around with some type of elevator. Right, I turned off the clock for lag reasons. And you can see it works. There are better ways of building an elevator in Minecraft, but it works. That's at least something. And alright, turn off the clock. Okay, I already did it here. And this is a piston elevator that's like the same thing as that, just that I built some things different, like the floors between are only half slabs and it's a bit smaller overall. So let's turn it on, and it's a different clock that runs a bit faster. So you can switch floors more easily. It doesn't take as long. And once you're up here, you can... Why didn't it work? That's funny. Until now it always worked that it just pushed me back to the other side. Like, exactly like this. Where you can just travel down again. So yeah, that was an elevator. It's not the best elevator I've built. It's not the best elevator to build exactly, but whatever. It works and it's something different than normal piston elevators. I've tried building something like a pinball machine, and it doesn't exactly work yet. So let's take an armor stand. Let's take an armor stand, and yeah, it's currently like that. I have an idea to build something different that may work better, but we'll see. This thing is funny because it's actually just pushing around this armor stand in a square. Or more of a circle, a squarish circle or whatever, because the armor stand keeps part of its inertia when it's changing direction. This thing just bounces the armor stand back and forth. It's actually I don't know. Someone might think this can be satisfying, but actually I think it's a bit boring. And the armor stand gets pushed back there and everything stops. For anyone who has seen my previous videos, this is the tower clock which I broke. At least it looks like I broke it. And I broke it because... I see. And somewhere else here. Looks like this isn't the best way to build things like that. But it should still work. Thanks, Windows. It should still work, but I don't know. It's a clock, whatever. Alright. Here I've been testing to build a 1-bit storage circuit that can change upon one input signal between 1 and 0 and saves that state until it gets the next input signal. Actually, the thing I've been trying to do is build something like this without a piston. So for this I still need a piston to shorten the signal to, what was this? Was it 2 ticks? 3 ticks. Oh no, 2 ticks. And here I built a signal shortener without using a piston. Which is actually the first time for me to build something like this without a piston, because it's more practical to use a piston because it's smaller. And here I built a row of these storage cells to show a binary counting mechanism. Yeah, it's not very interesting, but it's like the analog or pistonless equivalent of the counting mechanism for those clocks, like this one and that one over there. So I think I haven't showed this. I'm not sure what of this word I've already shown in previous videos, so I'll just go over it once more and probably show something I've already shown. So this is a hidden armor stand. Well, right now it isn't hidden, obviously. And for this button you can probably do something better that's easier to miss than just a big button on the wall. But now you can see that the armor stand is hidden, and if I press the button again, the armor stand comes up, the block switches and the armor stand stays. And if I do this, the block gets retracted, the armor stand falls down and is hidden once again. And this is a vertical triple piston extender. It's ugly as hell. I mean, just look at it. It's enormous and not very practical at all, because you can also use slime blocks and one piston. But I wanted to do this with a triple piston extender, and I'm not good at building these things, because this is the first triple piston extender that I built vertically and the second that I built at all. So it's ugly, big, and not very functional to hide in a base, because you need to have a massive base for something like this to fit in without anyone noticing that there is some hidden mechanism. Or you could just hide it in a corner, but yeah, whatever. Still, you would need an underground base or some other massive base to hide this monstrosity. So here is a 3x3 piston door with the middle block one behind the other blocks. It's because if it's all one flat surface, it's very hard to build the retraction thing, and this is a bit easier, I think, because the outer blocks are, well, very easily retracted by just normal pistons, and then a double piston extender for the middle block. But if the middle block is like here, then it would be a bit different, because you'd have to have a double piston extender here that stores away this block somewhere, like, I don't know, below this block or something, and another piston, and it would also have to retract this block from exactly the same place, just one above. So not exactly the same place. What am I talking about? And yeah, it's not as fast as it might be possible, because it's also the first vertical double piston extender I built. So yeah, actually for this I built the triple piston extender first, and then thought, what could I do with it? And that's why this thing has this ugly pink purple mess of redstone back here that's keeping this thing that's timing this thing correctly and causing the triple piston extender just to switch on every second button push. Because if it would switch on here, the armor stand wouldn't exactly just hide away again, it would just stay exactly where it was. Or it would fall down half a block before it's getting catched by the triple piston extender. And I think the last thing I have to show is... Come on. The last thing I have to show is probably this thing. It's a bit glitchy and it just bounces around this green concrete powder block up here, then over to here where it gets bounced up and keeps moving forward, and then up there it gets bounced back completely to back. Sorry, mouse sensitivity is a bit high, and now it's a bit low. Not a bit, but it's very low. And it gets bounced like there or something, and just falls back down. And this piston, it looks a bit glitchy, like the sand is just jumping over and landing like there. Not sand, concrete powder. Well, technically it would also work with sand, but concrete powder is colorful. Ooh! And you can see I showed it and it worked. Funny, because yesterday I tested it and it didn't work for like 10 times in a row, because or at least it looked glitchy like 10 times in a row. So I thought it was normal, but I think it's, I don't know, since oh, there it was. So it's like random if it looks glitchy or not. Or did I just get lucky the first two looks like I just got lucky the first 2 tries. Well, that was it, and currently Minecraft doesn't show my skin because I'm offline. Great. Also, I don't know why Minecraft keeps this skin model as my skin model if I'm offline, because it isn't the skin model that my skin fits onto. My skin fits onto the Steve skin model because the arms of this skin model are 4 pixels by 3 pixels, and the arms of my skin are 4 pixels by 4 pixels. So I don't know what Minecraft is doing with this, but I guess it's just something that, okay, fine, screw this. I officially broke this clock. Because pistons and slime blocks in this arrangement act funny. I get it. Because if this piston retracts, it doesn't retract anything. Because why not? It's exactly the same setup as here and everywhere else with these slime blocks, but if it retracts, well, that's interesting. I'm not sure what's happening right there, but these things act a bit funny. So, yeah, pistons in Minecraft still somewhat buggy. I mean, now it seems to work, or at least somewhat. Do I really have to rebuild this if I want it to work? Screw it, it's just going to be broken for the rest of time. Haha, rest of time, it's a clock. Okay. I probably better end this video here, because it's for a Minecraft redstone showing video where that sounded awfully weird. For a Minecraft video where I show my redstone world, it's 18 minutes is probably long. I think about making other English videos in the future, and if you liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more, give a comment, subscribe, whatever. And yeah, if you think I totally shouldn't do English videos because I'm totally horrible at speaking English, then fine, leave a comment, tell it to me, and I'll acknowledge that as something. I've forgotten what I wanted to say, so I'll leave it right there, and see you all in the next video.